Shiseido Blue Project and World Surf League, One Ocean came together. They're here collaborating with Wild Coast as well, and they're doing beach cleanup today. It's their third year in a row doing that. I love like an opportunity where you're bringing a bunch of people together, but you also know that's going to bring more garbage, and let's fold that into the whole concept as well. That this beautiful place should be as beautiful, if not more beautiful, after we've been there. And we create and make and build such beautiful things, but we can't just leave our toys around. And when we do, they break into tinier, smaller pieces, and animals and creatures and birds and fish and everything end up eating it, and then we end up eating it. It's not like it doesn't come back around to us. We get to cut ourselves out. So picking up that plastic bottle is actually preventing that from you from eating it later, you know, if you think about it. So I love kind of engaging people and the reminder of that, like, I know it's just right there. If you step a foot over and pick it up, you'll feel good. Like, it'll make you feel good to know that you did that for yourself and for the environment around you. And I just love these big companies using their platform to message that and how important it is. We only have one ocean, so we need to take care of it. I'm always doing different videos and projects, and you know, I've had a lot of different documentaries. I've got a current one right now about our regenerative farming and our food system and trying to impact the Farm Bill.
Your life and the life of your children will depend on how you respond.
Common Ground just coming out, and we're trying to get Congress to sit and watch it and really affect the Farm Bill and really talk about the practice of regenerative farming and learning what we know now about GMOs and, you know, insecticides and pesticides and herbicides and all of that is contributing to our how our dis-ease and disease and unhealth, how unhealthy we are. And when you talk about empty calories, the empty calories comes from the fact that we're having to consume more because there's no nutrients in our food anymore.
What I'm about to tell you is a matter of life and death.
You know, I think that when you're the things that people are sharing and, you know, their experiences they've been having, I don't know that I actually would have continued being an actor. I started out really young, and those residual checks that came in were small, but they were significant enough that I could have fresh food versus ramen. I know people joking about it, but I'm like, that was a very real thing. And now you have these huge successful shows on these streaming platforms and young actors coming up, and there's no money for them. So I think it's a beautiful kind of reckoning of humanity, and that's why I feel like it scales in the same way when we're talking about climate change. There's just like a lot of confluences coming together of people realizing we've just gone into hyperdrive for so long, and all our toys and gadgets and things, the acceleration of these past decades is someone who straddles the centuries has been like remarkable. It's incredible what I've seen in my lifetime. But I think we need to take a second, and that's what's happening with workers across every industry, to go, but what does the future look like? If we don't figure that out now, it's going to be very dire for our children.
Want more entertainment news? Follow On the Red Carpet on social and subscribe on YouTube.